Hello folks, welcome back. I am joined by UK Games Expo Directors Richard and Tony, and we're going to have a little bit of a chat about Virtually Expo because we're only 37 days to go now, aren't we?
Indeed, yeah.
Yeah, clock is ticking.
Clock is ticking, time is going. So we've got the Virtually Expo website up on the screen with us as well. So what are we going to have a look at today? What is the latest developments in UK Games Expo, Virtually Expo event? Excitement.
Well, there's a few things, aren't there? Do you want to look at the shiny new badge?
Yes, always shiny new badges are everybody's
there's a new shiny
favourites.
badge today, wasn't there?
There was.
Yes, there was.
Where do I?
The shiny new badge.
So I will come. Oh, I'm currently being a Medusa Games, but let's switch over to being Millie.
Listen.
And move down. So we've got some of the sponsor badges there. I have unlocked, I assume, a Chatterbox badge. I have used the Virtually Expo Discord, and I've got this nice new badge. So I think that makes 2 badges for me now. 2.
Yep,
if
absolutely.
I come all the way down here, I've also got. Where's my dragon gone?
He'll be there. Oh no, it's gone.
Sit down with your dragon, Tom.
Tom, quick, get my dragon back. But at least I've got the Chatterbox one, which is unlocked. So how do we get that if you're not part of, if you haven't got it already? It's
Perhaps you're allowed only 1 badge at a time.
Maybe. That would be exciting. That would be interesting.
Pick which badge you've got.
Pick your favourite badge. Obviously, the seminars badge will be the most favourite one for everybody.
Yeah, somebody's saying, how do you find the badges? If you want to find the badges, especially if you're a trader, this is where you can go wrong. When a trader logs in, they automatically go to their trader screen. You then need to switch to your user screen. So it's your personal account by clicking on the menu on the left where it says switch to your user account.
Here we go. I can do it. So here we go. I'm logged in as Medusa Games.
Yeah.
If I scroll down on this left-hand side here, we can see switch to personal account. It's got my name there, Millie Lavelle. I click that, and it changes to like an orange colour, from the blue of the exhibitor to the orange colour. And then we scroll down a bit more on the left, just above where I switched. It says Virtually Expo badges. And that's
where you look at them.
And then I've got this nice link here that I can copy and put onto Facebook or Twitter or the others.
Show them your 1 badge.
Show them my Chatterbox badge. Yeah.
Your sad 1 badge.
Well, it's good to have 1 badge before we start. I'm looking.
We're meant to have 2 badges by now.
Yeah.
Well,
There's your Expo Dragon badge, but it's not lit.
Yeah. But it's fine. I'll just sulk a bit, and then it'll appear.
Have you gone in and registered now? You need to make sure you've re-registered.
Maybe I'll go in and try registering again.
Maybe. Yeah, if you go and click the off the front of the website, then you'll.
There we go. Are you coming to Virtually Expo? Let us know and claim your first badge. I'll be there.
Give it a click.
Great. We can't wait to see you. It says I'm coming.
Okay, so if there's a problem, we will extract Tom's fingernails from him and work out what the problem is. Ta-da.
Ta-da. Let's see. No, my dragon's run away.
Okay, well, we'll retrieve that dragon. As I say, these are the slight teething issues that come from complicated IT and general incompetence.
Tea and Cake Gaming say they had 2 dragons.
Mixed ingredients.
So half an hour ago, they were both on there, though. I can tell you that because I had both. So obviously, some commas missing from some bit of code somewhere, and now we've only got 1.
It's just me. Other people are
It's
saying
actually just you. I think Tom has just picked on you.
yes, it is. Other people are saying they've got both of the badges. I suspect somebody has got my dragon as well.
Well, they might have snuck in and taken it from you.
Yeah. Anyway. So we've got our
Apart
badges.
from that, so there's those badges will start now to become live. So
to get that badge, you've got to
donations, which is always pleasing, seeing as they've not really had anything yet, and they've already given us some money just to be nice.
Yeah.
No, it's wonderful to have that support, though. It's great to know that the community around there is behind us.
Yes, yeah, or just misclicked.
That too. It
is possible. But whatever, quite happy with that. So these badges will start coming live. We're starting to lock these off now in terms of what we're going to do and what we're going to use. And that will start happening over the next few weeks, won't it, Richard, as we start locking people down now?
Yes, I think so. Things will be firming up quite a bit. But to get that second badge, by the way, what you need to do is to go in the Discord channel. So you've got to have an Expo account and go into the Discord channel, which the link is on the homepage. So that allows you to start getting involved in what's going on Discord.
You're ruining the whole mystery. You're ruining the whole mystery of the badges.
Yeah, no,
well, some of them explain to us, don't they?
But that one he does say.
Yeah, they do. I prefer it if they just don't know.
I'm not going to tell them the ultra secret one.
Now you're telling them the ultra secret one.
Right. Anyway, yes. So that's badges. That's a new badge, and so more will start to happen.
And it's nice that you mentioned the Discord, because this is all about. Part of the wonderful thing about coming to Expo is just bumping into people and having a chat and asking like, oh my gosh, where did you find that game? What have you got there? And the Discord is a bit of a hub for that, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. This is part of now the other bits that we wanted to go on and talk about a bit, which is the idea of engaging with the show is more than just clicking on links. So the idea, this is a convention, and when we're at the real show, and we hope to be back there next year, you get the chance to engage with people and to meet people.
Yeah, just lots of chances. In fact, you can rarely avoid the chance.
That's right. But an online thing, you think, well, how are you going to do that, really? And you could just sort of sit around looking at a page and another page and click a link and nothing much else. So we want to bring in areas where you can do that. And so one area is the Discord server, where there'll be various channels. So you'll be able to ask questions. Some of our volunteers will be lurking in various places.
If you're not familiar with Discord, I think really to get it in your head, you've got to think of it like a load of rooms.
Yeah.
And so this will be like coming into our convention hall. And when you come to the live expo, there are lots of different rooms with different things going on. So this will be very much like that. And you think of Discord like that, there's lots of different rooms or areas you can go into and engage, chat, find links to stuff that you're interested based on what that room is. So to some extent, installing Discord and just getting yourself a Discord account is your first step in actually getting to meet people and getting to do stuff. Would you think that would be right, guys?
Yeah, I think so. Yes. And when we arrive here at the Discord right now, so we've arrived in the queue, which is a critical part of any live event, forming an orderly queue. And you can indeed, there are a couple of special chat commands that you can use in the queue to get strange things happening. I have just found in the Bring and Buy a copy of Siberia, The Fall of Roman Britain, but £69.30. So I'm not sure about that. I might think about that for a bit. But there have been some additions. So if you've already been in the queue, you can now come along and you can do a dance, I believe. Can I dance?
Yes, you can.
I do front high kicks and then I'm going to moonwalk out of here. So there's fun interaction bits of the queue, which is just kind of getting that sort of silliness as we wait for the doors to open kind of thing. There's also a lobby, which is just here for some general chat. And then there's two other spaces that are available right now. An exhibitor hall, where we can have a look and see what exhibitors are talking about. And then the open gaming, where we can look for games and share all the open spaces we have when we go over to Tabletopia or Board Game Arena.
Yeah. So you've got multiple opportunities within Discord to find content and talk to people and make connections. Stuff can be cut and pasted in so that you can link to stuff that's happening on the website. So this is the primary connection, but not the only connection.
No, absolutely not. No, there's also, of course, we're going to be running Twitch streams on our homepage. Can you bring up the staging server there?
I don't. In this one, I have only set it up to be exactly like a visitor, lest I accidentally share something I shouldn't.
Fairly soon, we'll start showing these streams how they're going to actually work, and they have chat channel just like. just like we've got here, and that'll be one of the places to get involved. So there'll be comments on the on each of our channels. There will be chat channels alongside them. So that's another important way.
Yeah, so you can interact like folks
Yep.
are doing now. You can interact with what's happening on the stream. Just dropping comments and things. I think that some of the live acts have got that down absolutely brilliant. When you you join the dark room, people are wondering how you choose which way you progress.
Yeah.
And if you check out John on his darkroom streams, you enter the colors in chat, and it runs up a tally, so everybody still gets that crazy interactive go north of the room, or but still even when at a distance, you're still getting that feeling of being there and being part of something.
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, the key to this is connecting into the content. So we'll be releasing the event stream soon, and you've got to think of events really slightly different from the real expo, in as much as we have our organized play, so that's role-playing games, tournaments, etc. And then in addition to that, you've got what we call exhibitor events. So exhibitors have the ability to either put in an event like a demo or a seminar, etc. And what this is replicating is the fact that when you go into the games hall at Expo, it isn't just people selling stuff. It is people demonstrating, infusing about their latest products, getting you to interact. So enabling exhibitors to still do that using whatever platform they like, and it's not platform specific. In fact, we've got a new feature we've added for exhibitors we're going to look at in a moment, aren't we, Rich?
Yep, we can demo that. Yep.
To help with those who are more technically challenged. So an even simpler way of interacting via video and sound with your customers. But the idea is, so you've got those two large chunks of content where you can go and explore, filter, add stuff to your own schedule so that you can remind yourself as well. So you'll be able to add these things onto a list. And then if you want, you can click a thing and it'll email you sort of 10 minutes before that happens, so that you can engage with this content across the show. So you can join a role-playing game, meet some people you haven't met before, play a game, play in a board game tournament, go and take a demo, go to a seminar where normally, so sit up and shut down, for instance, normally we can't pack them all in, can we, Millie?
No, it's a regular sadness that eventually the queue gets too long for things like Shut Up, Sit Down and the Dice Tower and No Pun Included and all those folks, that we unfortunately have to turn away a few folks. But with them online, everybody can attend.
That's right. So now's your opportunity to be in there and to interact and to go to whatever seminar or content you like. So we're really saying to people, you need to make some time aside for this, because there's going to be lots to do. It's going to be going like to the real expo. You're going to see stuff that's exclusive, new games that have yet to be released will be on demo at the show. So there's lots of these different ways to interact and connect.
But they're not limited to, so there's a question there about, does it have to be Discord? Now, if it's an exhibitor event, it can be any form of platform that they can link to via a link, basically, which will be on their exhibitor page. So that could be on Twitch, it could be on something like Facebook, it could be on YouTube, and it also with a chat feature that we're going to show you in a minute. So there are different ways you can do it. You're not obliged to use any particular platform. That's up to you, basically.
Yeah, so there's opportunities for your level of comfort and your level of shenanigans to do. So should we take a look at this new feature for the way some traders can interact?
Yep.
So I will come in here to be Medusa Games. We'll have a look at our stand, and we will preview the stand here. And the bit we're looking at is just underneath this on the right side, where it's got chat with us, view on Discord, and chat on Discord, just under the talk section. The new part is the chat with us,
Yes, that's it. Yep. So if you click on that.
If I click on that, it's going to take us to this new big screen. It's going to ask me if I want to add some stuff. Normally, I would say yes, because it wants to know if it can use my webcam or my microphone. But if I do that, then the rest of Twitch won't be able to hear me. So I'm just going to say no to that. And then I'm going to join this meeting.
Okay.
And there we
So
go.
hopefully I'm in shot.
Ta-da!
Yeah, I
Yeah.
am. Different angle.
So yeah.
Saying 2 Dennings, man.
2 Dennings. What could be better?
Double
But here we are.
Denning.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Now I've
see.
also muted the iPad. I'm actually doing that on an iPad, so it shows you don't have to do it on a PC or laptop. You'd have an iPad up there doing it on. But because we don't have echo, I'm just doing it through the other thing. But yeah.
I mean, the important thing with this, Millie, is you'll notice there's no installation of software, so you don't have to add Zoom, you don't have to add Discord. You don't have none of these things need adding in. You literally just can go to the site and click. And if you're an exhibitor, setting it up is that simple. You don't have to add a load of things. Now, there are some provisos with it. Because of the nature of how simple it is, you don't have the administrative control you do with Zoom, Twitch, Discord, etc., these other bits of software.
Yeah.
So if somebody's being an idiot, then that you can turn it off, but that's about it. But what it does allow you to do is to point your webcam and your microphone at something and immediately make a connection without any need for the user to install anything further. Exhibitor to install.
You could have a stand set up. You could here's my little games room.
There you go. So off you go. The wandering Denning.
So yeah, you could literally set up like a Medusa stand and point this at your nice table with your staff members set up, and use it to, like, when people literally wander past your stall and come and have a look around the physical show floor. You could create your own little section of
you could get a GoPro and strap it to your forehead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you could. But this is just so easy. We've not had to create a login for it. We've only had to use our Expo website. It's all in the browser. I've only had to say it can use my webcam and my microphone because people want to see me, and I haven't had to do so super easy and
barely an inconvenience.
There'll be a video on the how it works exhibiting page a bit later today for exhibitors we'll find out how to set it up and stuff. So it's pretty easy, to be honest. You just do it in your portal.
If you're an exhibitor, there's no reason now not to have some content. And from the exhibitor, they can switch that on and off during the day. So they can literally go switch WeChat on, and that icon will then appear. That button will appear from them on their stand. So
if you click on that,
on.
It's just down here. You can scroll down a minute. Let's see
there we go. It's under links, and you can enable a public video room. And then you tick that off when you don't want it to be like you've got to go and have some lunch and you need to just snip away. And then you come back and you enable it again, and folks can then come and find you.
I think, is this live yet, Richard?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I mean, this is on my...
live. Oh, yeah, yes, that is live now, Cosmos. It is in the chat there. That should be, if you scroll down.
So there's opportunity here, because part of it, Expo, there are a lot of board games. That's what we do. But there are also artists who can use this to share their stands, their works, perhaps stream during the day. You know, when you visit artist alleys and those kind of areas, you can always see the artists just sketching away in between chatting with folks. So that's a way that they can still engage with that. We have I picked up some lovely pin badges at last Expo, and it's a way for folks to kind of display those out on their tables, or the wonderful dice and the scenery that just sort of normally displayed on tables. Then you can set this up with like 3 clicks and a little extra camera. So
yes, I mean, so again, this is, we understand that the amount of technical knowledge is, shall we say, varying.
Yes.
And so having, I'm sure, Asmodee, I know, are preparing content for us as we speak, and they will have a whole team to have a go at that. Even if that whole team just consists of Mike and Phil. they will still have a team and some technical people to help them. But we also understand there's, individuals who don't have that technical backup.
Yeah.
And therefore this gives them a way of engaging and being there without the technical requirements and the costs that go with it.
Yeah, it's super easy and really accessible. I'm really impressed. My dragon badge has just reappeared. It's just on.
Has it?
I just got the notification. I've got my dragon back.
It's lucky there, is it?
Happy again. So there's no longer a need. There wasn't originally, but there's no longer a worry that you have to be completely up to date with the latest Discord commands or absolutely on the ball with Twitch. When you can now just through your stand, like arriving at the show, make sure everybody can see what you're up to and what you're doing, and then you can use it as a staging platform if you want to do more complicated, more bigger things. Or
I've got a small kitten trying to climb in the side of my PC here. Hold on. Let me go and give it a whack.
Kittens?
Yes, we have 2 kittens.
Oh, I'm jealous. No kittens.
And one of them seems to be very keen on the wires in here.
Yeah.
Just thought, no. Where's it gone?
So it's a power cut in Worcestershire. We know what's happened.
So everybody now wants to see the kitten.
Yes, well, catching a kitten is not the easiest thing in the universe when they don't want to get caught. When they've decided, this is playtime, I shall now. Where's it gone? Oh, no, get out of there. You carry on talking, I'll try and catch a kitten.
Yes.
So we're working.
That's it. We're not getting anything more done now, you realise.
Until a kitten appears, I'm stuffed.
So we've been working really hard to make sure there is the same community, the same friendly feeling at Virtually Expo than that we get at a real expo, because there's a little bit more to coming to our show than just clicking links and looking at static pages and then going off somewhere else.
I know you want to play.
Quietly play games somewhere.
There
she is. Oh, kitten. Oh, now we need a kitten badge.
That's what you get, a kitten badge if you have a kitten.
Well, yeah, I have to buy a kitten so I can get a kitten badge. No.
Wait till I have to get chewed through the monitor lead.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of hard work going into making sure we still retain that community feel that Expo carries with it. Even
you just want something to do, don't you, Millie? I mean, you don't want to go to these things and there's nothing to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's more than just a website showcase. It's Virtually Expo is, I guess, what I'm trying to say here. In a roundabout way, and whatever your levels of comfort with it all. The other thing to remember is we're always, if I scroll down on the website here, we can see the yellow shirts that anybody who's attended Expo will be familiar with. That our folks are going to be on hand. So if you aren't quite sure what bit to click and how to get onto the stand, they'll be there to help, and then the ambassadors will be around making sure that you are finding the fun things to do and what's cool. So it is a community still, and it's really great to see a lot of the exhibitors already putting this effort into their stands, and hopefully in the next week or two we'll be able to shine some spotlights on some really amazing stands that have been set up and how folks are reaching out and preparing to engage with all the wonderful visitors we've got. And
yeah, I mean, yes, the yellow shirt system or the blue shirt system, but the help that you need will be via a dedicated chat system. So we'll have volunteers manning that throughout the weekend. And so all you need to do is click on a yellow or blue shirt, and that will connect you through to people who will help you. Either if you have a bit of a technical issue, we'll do our best with that. Or if you just want to know how and what to do and where to connect, where to find the game, how to play it, then those people will be available to do their level best to steer you through Virtually Expo.
So I think we're coming up to all the time we kind of scheduled for today. The thing folks, especially exhibitors, need to remember about this is now there's super easy ways to engage. So get into your exhibitor pages. Get lots of lovely things on there, so we can now start sharing them out with on our Twitch streams, to sharing them out with folks who have already registered and got their dragon. And if you are coming to Virtually Expo, click the link and claim your badge. You can't claim it once Expo's live. You've got to claim it beforehand.
You have.
Yeah. Is there anything we can tease for next week? Any secrets we can sort of?
I could try and get the other kitten.
All right, yeah. So join us next week,
Two
folks,
kittens.
where we try and catch the second kitten for the UK Expo live stream. What are the kittens called?
Miko and Koshi.
Miko and Koshi. So we'll try and corral the kittens on next week. But thank you for sharing everything, folks. It's been wonderful to just find out about the extra bits we're doing with Virtually Expo. And we'll be back again next week.
Okay, yeah. Keep safe and we'll speak to you soon.